has been an asset to me in many different ways. I came to the Cube for the first time on the second day of school, and Mr. Oden helped me narrow down my college process within a month. I was done applying to colleges by October, and by December I knew what college I wanted to go to. I can tell Mr. Oden cared a lot about what I wanted to do with my life, and he cared a lot about helping me out and relieving some stress on my part. He even sat down with my mom and I and had a meeting about what I was going to do with college.
Mr. Oden was a huge asset to me and my family because throughout the whole year I was very confused on what I wanted to do. And when I came to him, he really helped me guide through everything, all the college steps, all the process, everything you could think of. He's the man to go to, and I guarantee he's the best guy you could ever trust at Skyline. I was very confused and lost on what I wanted to do with my career, my future, and throughout this time I had a hard time dealing with football or if I do the military, and it was a hard decision for me because I love both. But I came down to the conclusion of doing the military after high school. I will be joining the Army National Guard, and without Mr. Oden, he's really helped me throughout the process of making my decision.
Whenever I've needed help transferring my ACT scores or transcripts to any of the colleges that I've applied to, Mr. Oden has done that for me. And when I had questions about college and where to go and what I wanted to do, Mr. Oden has answered them for me. And most of all, whenever I've needed to call state for rooming and financial aid and all that stuff, he's been there to do that with me. And I really appreciate everything he's done for me, and he's been a great help this year.
Because I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing for college and registering and everything. And then I want to know more about art and film school and stuff about careers that I could get into for summer jobs about art and film. And then you kind of showed me the different ways.
Mr. Oden in the Cube has been an asset to me by helping me out with scholarships and college as a whole. I can come in at any time pretty much and ask for help. He also helps with job applications and stuff like that, or gives us different opportunities with a lot of different things involving college and jobs and scholarships and stuff like that, and gives us more insight about that type of stuff.
I'm going to the Marines now, but before I even got to where I'm going after high school, I had to go through a kabillion, let's see if I'm going to go to college. But Mr. Oden, you helped me through the whole process of finding out where I'm going to go later.
He's done many things for me. He gave me a letter of recommendation to a place where I now work at called Orange Leaf Yogurt. And he also just gives me advice on which colleges I want to go to and what I want to do with my future. And he just little things, he helps me with math and other subjects that I have trouble with.
Earlier this year at the College and Career Day during Sky 12, Mr. Oden brought in the recruiters, and I talked with Sergeant Petrowski from the Marines and got the ball rolling from there. So without them, I don't know if I would have been able to, if I would have known where to find him, or it would have been a lot more difficult. So they made it really easy for me. My name is Rudy Gerdenik, and I'm heading to the United States Marines next year.
Mr. Oden.
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 Mr. Oden has provided resources and bridged the gap for me.